Prince was another one added, I think, to that. I'm not sure I told you that one. And then Ogini, Hassan Ogini, he he's having a blood test done, so we're going to find out there's something irregular in there. They're going to take care of that. And then Chanel, the heat got to him a little bit today, so we got him out of there. But listen, with that, it was good to get the guys back out here. I thought they did a nice job working through. We got short lines, so we really slowed it down for them, so we could get some quality reps in with the heat and all. So, but they pushed through it and did a nice job. With that, time's yours.
Coach, you mentioned the Heat, and Leo, obviously, he's from Wisconsin. What do you say to these rookies and these new guys who are from up north, and they get to experience this the first time?
Yeah, well, we just keep an eye on them. They got to stay hydrated, and we'll just keep slowing it down for them. But Prince got a leg that's bothering me.
A big part of this mini camp is just to see how the rookie class kind of retained what you taught them during OTAs. How did you feel like this group fared with that?
Yeah, so retention I thought was good. It also gives them one more time to go through it, and then we go back through it again when the vets come in. So it gives them a little bit of a jump start where it's slowed down. We do a lot of meetings, a lot of coaching, but it's a review. Yeah, it's a review, and then they get for when the veterans get in, so they're not having to think quite as much those first couple days of camp.
Coach, obviously, but what did you see different with Sky after he was working down with Pat down in Texas and came up today?
Hey, he looks smooth out here today, strong. His leg looked like it held up pretty good. He's got those big legs, different than a lot of receivers. He's got like running back legs. So, but he's smooth, good hands, big hands too. He's got like size 10 hands, catches it easy.
Coach, I heard from one of your former players last week who said, Coach loves heat and he loves anything that forces people to compete where they can learn more. What can you learn on a day like today about a kid?
Yeah, well, listen, we cut a break here with just a nice breeze, so it was able to keep the temperature down just a little bit with the players. So, and then, how do they stay focused? That's training camp. You're battling your body, your mind, all these things, and then all the scheme that's thrown at you. So you got to physically and mentally be able to endure, and that's not the easiest thing to do. You got to train yourself to be able to do that. And some guys handle a little bit better than others, and that's why our trainers take care of it. If somebody's struggling, we get them out, let them either rest up or take them up and do our thing.
Last one, Aaron. This is our first time seeing Jody Fortson in action since the injury. We've seen him behind the scenes to get himself ready to compete this training.
Yeah, so Jody looked good out here, and he's not. He knocked that rust off, that kind of worry about the leg during the OTAs. So he was able to come out here and function, and I thought he looked sharp. Yeah.
Mark, thank you.
Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, guys, fire away.
George, can you take us through the last month or so, what you've been up to since OTAs were over?
Yeah, I took a couple days off, just get my body right, and then really just got back to training, getting ready for training camp and for the season.
You have the same trainer as Mahomes, with Stroop, spotted on social media, kind of working down there. What do you think that he offers you that might be unique that makes you go down there?
I think Bobby really just helped me acclimate to become a pro, taking care of my body, that mobility, the movement part of it, while also being strong and working to get ready for an NFL season.
Is the Mahomes part of that just a coincidence where you connected with him prior to?
Yeah, it was more of a coincidence. I had connections with him through people I just knew before. So
How'd it go today?
went pretty good. Good first day, knocking the rust off and getting ready for the vet camp, the regular camp.
George, on a day like this where it's limited alignment, what can you and Malik kind of do over there that can help y'all's game?
Yeah, I think just just like I said, knock the rust off. Get our tools sharpened and get to work. Get an edge on the guys coming a couple days later.
Anybody else? Thanks, George.
Sick.
Ryan, day one, how'd it go?
Great. First day at back out. Knocked in the rust off, things like that. So glad to be around the guys and things like that and get things going.
Looks like you had a nice play to force a fumble on Bushman. Just what did you kind of see there in that play?
We always harp on punching the ball as a defender. So saw the opportunity and see little pit skin. So put my hand on the ball. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick up with it, but it is what it is. Practice good habits.
How did you spend the last month or so from the break of mandatory minicamp to now to prepare yourself for camp?
Running. That's the best you can say is running. I was running. So that's pretty much it. And obviously, mental part, NFL is definitely 90% mental. So diving in the playbook a lot more, but that's probably the major part I definitely did this past off season.
How many miles are you putting in every day?
I don't even know. That's sad. That's sad. So I don't even know. I was just running. So whether it was track workouts, whether it was gashers, whether it was just make sure my body was in the most shape I could be in. But I know, as we get out here, it's a little different. You're actually playing football now. So, but try to give myself the best opportunity to be ready.
Detail-wise, were you running on a track or was it like through neighborhoods?
Obviously both. So yeah, some days where I would jog around the neighborhood, just listen to music, kind of like a workout / decompression time. Also do track workouts as well. That pretty helps as well. And then doing obviously field work and things like that. That's always innate. But try to do something a little different, just to get my body in shape.
How much do you feel like the communication between you and the rest of the rookies, especially in the secondary, how much do you think that's improving and just how beneficial is it to go through with them versus maybe doing it, yourself in the position of the secondary?
Repeat the question. I'm sorry.
How much of the communication has helped having guys like Trent, obviously Joshua, other rookies in the secondary room? How much has that improved between when you guys first got together to camp like this?
So first part of the question, it helped a lot. We have very, a lot of high-level guys, very intelligent guys around me. As far as improving, definitely improved. But I think everything starts with relationships first. So I have an understanding, which you're maybe lacking is, certain aspect, and then help in certain things. And everybody doesn't reach the same way. So be able to reach someone differently, someone might reach somebody else, and that's just knowing my teammates. So better I can learn my teammates, better I can help them in a situation that on a Sunday we all can stay tight. So I think that's the biggest thing. But things are definitely improving for us. I'm definitely excited for the future.
You moved a lot, or moved around, play a lot of position in college.
Yeah.
Trent kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
See a similarity between you two guys, knowing that as soon as you guys can learn this, that the team may use you in different roles.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We joke about it all the time too, because here's a situation where he come from being a nickel to being the corner. I got to help him. I'm like, yo, no, you're not there no more. You're over there. So I think he keep me on my toes too, so I can learn the whole defense as well and keep everybody in tune. But I love that part as being the safety part, making sure everybody's on the same page and make sure that we all, staying tight and connecting and communicating is very key as far as defensive wise. So it keeps me good on my toes and sharp as far as certain things, and it helps him out as well. Because the same vice versa. It's always leadership's always it's always two, not one-on-one. So I think that's a good thing too.
Your defensive coordinator said that your defensive coordinator during OTA said, "I can't wait to see him in pads. I can't wait to be physical." Can you talk about how excited you are to be able to get into that in a week or two?
I'm very excited. I think that, I said that some things you just kind of innate in you. I think that's a big thing. I've been physical since I was young, so I'm definitely excited for that. But my main focus right now is just learning the plays, because when the ball snaps, I'm gonna play how I play regardless. So I'm definitely excited to answer your question. So looking forward to it. But a little different between college and NFL. People out here driving a little different cars. So make sure I'm smart with certain things. But no, I'm definitely excited for it.
Hey, related to what kind of Nate was talking to you, we saw you during OTAs. You were communicating a lot, it seemed like, with your teammates out on the field. Does a leadership role like that, is it important to you? Is it something that's natural to you? How do you kind of approach that role?
I think it's natural, and I just think that me as a person, I love the game of NFL. I love the game of football, but I think the biggest part for me as a person is seeing other people do good. So I can get someone else in the right position. That makes me feel better, because not only help you, I help myself too. So now I understand the bigger thing. So there's a lot of pressure put on myself just to learn, everything that is around me. I know the coaches do the same thing for me, so I think that's the biggest thing. But having, like you said, Trent McDuffie playing different positions, it helps me stay sharp to understand to where he's going, where he need to be, and what calls need to be told to him. So things like that. But I think that as far as leadership role, it's kind of just something that I kind of just fell into, but I just love helping other guys around me. So I think it's kind of just where that came from.
Thanks, Brian.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Oh, okay.
You got this one, Johnny?
Like a shit. Yeah.
All right, guys.
How was that the first day out there?
I felt great. Came back in shape, so I was ready to hit the road when we started.
As a guy from northern East Coast territory, how has this heat been for you to acclimate to it?
Training in South Jersey is really hot out there right now in the 100s. So, just taking advantage of the heat, practicing back at home, getting prepared for the camp, something I took advantage of.
What do you think makes you different from the other running backs on the roster?
Just be myself. Nothing makes me different. Just be the same guy like I did before at Rutgers, and be a team player. Whatever coach want me to do, I'm gonna do it, and take advantage of any opportunities.
Have you always been the fastest person on any team you've ever played on?
Not necessarily. I used to be a little chubby, but I got myself down in shape, and just being prepared for it, and just take advantage of those opportunities, like I said before.
We see you out there. You look quick. Maybe it's because you're wearing 10. We're used to seeing a quick guy wearing 10. You're quick and you're fast. You ran that great time at the combine. It seems like you'd be great for Andy Reid's offense. Get the ball to you in space.
Yes, sir. Whenever coach called my number, I'll be prepared and just take advantage of whatever opportunity I get.
Where are you at right now when it comes to pass pro and that aspect of the game?
Pretty good. Coming from a offensive coach at the running back position, Coach Augie definitely prepared me for the next level, and I feel like I'm in good size to where I could take on a block and force one.
How much can 707s help running backs when you don't get that pass pro in there? It's mainly routes.
Definitely, 7-on-7 helps you because whenever there's a guy getting the ball down the field, the finish. That's what matters, the finish. Go find that man with the ball and go follow him and get in shape.
Rookies have got to be able to contribute on special teams. I know even with during OTAs we saw you returning kicks. Is that a role that you're expecting to compete for, and are there any other big plays on special teams that you're looking to play?
Wherever coach want me to play, I would be happy to do it, and I'm just get out there and bust my behind so I can get on the field.
Anything that specifically they've asked you to study for and prepare for?
Just being myself, and whatever coach wants me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Anything else? Thank you, Isaiah.
Thank you.
Thank you.